This video is for my British and European friends who are shocked, surprised and horrified at Donald Trump's landslide victory. Here are 10 reasons you didn't see it coming. By the way, once you've watched this video, make sure you look in the comments and see what Americans are saying about whether this video makes sense or not. Here are the 10 reasons. 1. Americans love their country and want it to be the best country in the world. America is a nation of people who conquered a continent. They love strength. They love winning. Any leader who appeals to that has an automatic advantage. 2. Unlike Europeans, Americans have not accepted managed decline. They don't have net zero here. They believe in producing their own energy and making it as cheap as possible because they know that their prosperity depends on it. 3. Prices for most basic goods in the US have increased rapidly and are sky high. What the official statistics say about inflation and the reality of people's lives are not the same. 4. Unlike you, Americans do not believe in socialism. They believe in meritocracy. They don't care about the super rich being super rich because they know that they live in a country where being super rich is available to anyone with the talent and drive to make it. They don't resent success. They celebrate it. 5. Americans are the most pro-immigration people in the world. Yes, they're the most pro-immigration people in the world. Americans love an immigrant success story. They want more talented immigrants to come to America. But they refuse to accept people coming here illegally. They believe in having a border. 6. Americans are sensitive about racial issues and their country's imperfect history. They believe that those who are disadvantaged by the circumstances of their birth should be given the opportunity to succeed. What they reject, however, is the idea that in order to address the errors of the past, new errors must be made. DEI is racist. They know it and they reject it precisely because they're not racist. 7. Americans are the most philo-Semitic nation on earth. October 7th and the pro-Hamas left's reactions shocked them to their very core because, among other things, they remember what 9/11 was like and they know jihad when they see it. 8. Americans are extremely practical people. They care about what works, not what sounds good. In Europe, we produce great writers and intellectuals. In America, they produce and attract great engineers, businessmen, and investors. Because of this, they care less about Trump's rhetoric than you do and more about his policies than you do. 9. Americans are deeply optimistic people. They hate negativity. The woke view of American history as a series of evils for which they must eternally apologize is utterly abhorrent to them. They believe in moving forward together, not endlessly obsessing about the past. And 10. America is a country whose founding story is one of resistance to government overreach. They loathe unnecessary restrictions, regulations, and control. They understand that freedom comes with a price, and that price is self-reliance. They pay it gladly. If you enjoy these videos, you should know that they're available on my Substack hours, days, or sometimes weeks ahead of time. Make sure you click the link in the description, head on over to www.konstantinkisin.com and subscribe today. It's a good moment to talk about how algorithms and ad-driven media can drive specific narratives, influencing how events are framed and understood.
That's why we're digging into the election coverage with Ground News. They cut through the noise by showing you how different outlets report the same story, drawing from over 50,000 global sources. Check them out at ground.news/triggernometry.
Take this recent story about an investigation into Google over alleged censorship of conservative speech. Ground News identifies this as a blind spot for the left. Out of 31 outlets reporting, only 2 are left-leaning compared with the extensive coverage on the right. It's an eye-opener.
Having access to information like this is the best way to find the truth, and you can't get this type of news analysis anywhere else. Head to ground.news/triggernometry for 50% off their unlimited access Vantage plan. It's the same plan we use here, and it unlocks all the features you use here and more. So click the link in the description or scan the QR code for 50% off.
Your subscription helps Ground News bring transparency back to the news, something we at TRIGGERnometry fully support.